She asked me if I do this every day. I said often. That's how many times she rode the wave. Not so.
What's up, YouTube? And we're back again with another video.
What up?
Today,
What up, what up?
you guys all know Scarlett. No need to introduce. Today, oh, in our last video, the big news, remember?
What's the big news? Oh, that I'm in all the videos.
Yes, so you will be seeing a lot more of Scarlett because this is going to be a joint YouTube account. Well, I don't know how to say it, but it's just going to be our YouTube channel. So
we'll come up with a name, something that's not just GeeGeeFinesse, something that incorporates the both of us.
We're going to make a new intro.
New intro. Yeah, we have to do that. You're right.
So all of that stuff will be coming soon, like our new intro and things like that. So just bear with us. But yes, we are going to be doing YouTube together.
Thank you to everyone who watched our first video.
Yeah, seriously. Like 144 views. I know it's not a lot, but like still it's somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. So, I mean, we'll take it. And yeah.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and tell us more what you want to see. You could even Snapchat us or Instagram DM us.
There's some salt on there.
Oh, yeah. So today, we are going to be filming a mukbang.
Yeah.
And this mukbang today is we're going to be talking about the time that Scarlett had sex in front of me. Oh, hell no! In the same room.
The good old days.
The good old days, huh?
First off, so we're eating pizza. I don't want to do that.
Cool.
Pizza. We got some fries here. And then we have buffalo chicken tenders, which I'm fucking excited about.
Did they get the extra buffalo sauce on the side?
Yeah, they have another one. We went to this girl's house, and shit was not popping off at all. And we were hanging out there for a while, though. And then...
It had to be like 1:30.
Yeah, we were there for a minute, I feel like. And then, honestly, they might have kicked us out.
I think the mom was like, it's time for everybody to go.
Yeah.
So we ended up leaving, and we ended up going to this kid's house that we hung out with.
He was with us, though. He was with us there. Okay.
Yeah. So we decided that we were like, well, we didn't decide, but we had to leave. So we're leaving, and so this kid says, he's like, oh, well, we can go back to my house and drink or whatever the case was. So we were like, all right, bet. So we're driving back to this kid's house, and I forget what happened. I think he was turning red on a red light. He was turning right on a red light.
Yeah.
And he didn't stop because you're supposed to stop. And like you can turn right on red unless it says so, but like you're supposed to stop.
And it's like what, like 2 in the morning at this point, I guess, maybe. So
he doesn't stop, and he just kept going. So he's in his car, we're right behind him. And we drive straight. I lie to you not. Before we can complete our turn, we see a cop car hop the median. Like, when I say hop the median, like, literally,
he hopped that bitch. Like,
he was acting like he was driving a Jeep. Yeah, no. He swore he was in the 215 Jeep crew. Like, and for those who don't know, the 215 Jeep crew is like people who just have Jeeps, and I guess they go like off-roading. But anyway, he hops the median, throws his lights on, and pulls him over. Now, he was already drinking.
Yeah, and he had a whole handle he had like a bag and the whole handle like on the floor of the passenger seat. And like, it was like...
And it was open.
It was open, yeah. And it was very obvious that it was there. Like, it wasn't hidden or nothing.
When I tell you, the funny thing is where he got pulled over, we were like probably 30 seconds from his house. Like, and I'm not even exaggerating, it was 30 seconds from his house.
Yeah, we really were very close.
So they pulled him over. So we just kept driving to his house because... No, we actually drove to the supermarket. We drove to this Giant, and we parked up in the supermarket.
Oh yeah, because we were like, just in case. Yeah. No, we wasn't going back to the fucking kid's house.
Yeah, so like we're sitting there and we're waiting, and we're like, okay, like, well, what do we do? And we're with other people too. And then we get a call, and we're like, no, his bag, and he asks us, I'm like, where do you live? Now at the time, the kid was of age to drink, but he's like, where do you live? He was like, I literally live 6 houses down that way, and he was like, go home. And he let him go. No,
he let him go,
nothing.
yeah.
Now,
which, of course,
we all know, just to our luck, we would have. I'm gonna need you to step out the car.
Absolutely.
So he lets him go home, and he's telling us a story. We're sitting there, and I was already drinking, so like I was kind of already scale from 1 to 10. I was like an 8 on the drunk scale. So I'm kind of like seeing double of everything. She wasn't. I don't think she had really started drinking yet. I think she was just more so chilling.
Cause I didn't really drink that much at that girl's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I don't think I really had drank that much yet. Did I get like, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, you were pretty fucked up.
So, I'm getting off topic. So basically, I die. Like, I fall asleep on the kid's bed. Like, I'm that type of person where, like, once I get to, like, that maximum point, I don't give a fuck. Like,
sleep.
I don't sleep on the floor. I don't sleep on the couch. I will sleep in your bed. And you're not going to make me get out your bed.
Always.
So I slept right in his bed. And I think this is now when you start talking because I don't.
Okay, so I'm going to try and... Okay, so it's just me. No, because two other people were with us at the time.
I was asleep at this point.
You were still asleep when they were there?
No, I was awake for like a good 30 minutes and then rocked.
Okay, yeah, so two other people were with us. The other 2 people were, like, dating at the time, so, and I guess it doesn't really matter, but... So they were there for a while, and we were all just kind of hanging out. Like, we were chilling, like, I don't even know, but we were just hanging out, like... And then, sorry. So they decided to leave. I even knew, like, once they were leaving, I was kind of like, fuck, like, you know, Gabe's sleep, like, now I'm just gonna be here, but whatever. So they left, and then it was just me and this kid, and we were sitting on the couch, and we're drinking, and somehow we get into the way. So I'm telling this kid about that situation, and he knew the kid I was dating, and so he starts talking to me about it.
Grew up together.
Yeah, they grew up together, they were friends. So...
Real close.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're talking, so I'm telling him about this situation I'm in, and I'm just like, oh man, like this is like kind of a shitty situation, all this stuff, and then the kid is basically like piping my head up like, yeah, you know, you shouldn't like be with that, like you shouldn't be in that situation.
Now, mind you, they're best friends, because when he was back home, he was all up his little ass in his taint, so.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize, I don't even think I knew that they were like that close before. Whatever, so yeah, so he's really piping my head up. He's like, I couldn't even see you being with him, like, you're nothing like him, all this stuff, which, like, I really wasn't at all, but still. So yeah, he's just going, and he just keeps saying things, and I was just like, and he kept saying all that stuff, and I was like, okay, well, clearly, like, you're just trying to get in my pants, like, it's obvious to me.
And she said that to him,
I said it to him. I was like, you're not getting in my pants, like, nothing's happening here. And he's like, no, like, what do you mean, like, that's not what I want. And he was, like, laughing, he was like, no. And I was like, okay. So we just kept talking. So, of course, like, we were, because he was asleep for, like, a very long time, so we just kept talking the whole night. And he was, like, listening to things I was saying, and I guess in my head, I was like, oh my god, he's so sweet, like, he cares about what I have to say.
Little did she know that this nigga was a finesse.
Oh my god, he played me like a fucking fool. Whatever, but, so, we're talking, and I remember we, like, hooked up for, like, a second, or, like, we just kissed or whatever, and then I would, like, pull back, and then I would just, like, keep talking, and I would, like, keep telling him my issues and my problems and whatever, I don't know. And then I would just be like, oh my god, no, like, you're not getting in my pants. And he was like, no, that's not what I want. So then eventually, you know, we kept hooking up and then stopping and then stopping. And then I just got to the point where I was like, you know what, fuck it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And I was like, let's have sex. So that comes to the point. So we're on his couch.
Because I took up the bed.
He had the whole bed.
And it was a nice bed. It's like a Tempur-Pedic or something.
It was a real nice bed. So
this nigga like, pulls out his pull-out couch.
Yeah.
That's in his room.
But like this ain't no like, I guess no pull-out couches are that great, but like this was fucking horrible. Like you laid and like you could feel the bed springs, like, or like whatever.
The
like,
mattress was like this thick.
Yeah, like you were like, it was so bad, and it's like kind of tiny and like it's noisy. So, you know, we just start, you know, doing the deed, whatever you want to call it. We start doing the deed, and we're in the middle no, I guess like we're almost finished. I don't know. I was like on top, and then that's when.
Now this is my turn.
That's when you've awakened.
So, I always have the good luck of like, you know, fucking chiming in right at the perfect time, you know, or like I always say like I have the worst luck. So, I like wake up, but I don't wake up to like how a normal person would. Like I don't just like sit up like. So like I'm still kind of drunk. I like open up my eyes. Excuse me. I open up my eyes and I kind of like look around like slowly, and I look and I seen like just immediate like someone on top, someone on bottom. So I just shut my eyes back again, and I like try to like peek to see who it was, because when we went to the house, like I said, there was in total it was me, her, and then it was the kid's house, and then it was our friend of ours and his girlfriend. So at this point, I'm like looking, but like I'm not looking to like just like be a weirdo. Like I'm looking to like see who it is, and I'm looking and I'm thinking that it's my other friend at the time.
Because me and the other girl kind of look alike.
No, yeah, like
we
close to
look.
it.
Yeah,
she's kind of hit money now, but like she's still good. But no. I literally am looking and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm thinking that it's the couple and not her. So I'm like, where the fuck's Scarlett? Like, where's Scarlett? And then all I hear is whispering. And I hear the guy say, I think he's awake. And I literally don't move. I don't move a muscle. So I flip on the bed, but like I never look, like I don't flip that way. Like I flipped like this way and just acted like I was just changing position to go back to sleep. So I flipped, but little do they know that I still had like, I had my like the cover over my face, but they couldn't see that my eye was open. So I'm still trying to figure out who it is. So like, I'm like laying like this, and the like blanket's like kind of like right here. And like, they're still having sex at the point.
Because he said, he was like, I think he's awake. And I was like, nah, like we're good, fuck it. Because I didn't really care, and like, I don't know if I thought you were awake or not, but at that point, it was already happening, so who gives a fuck? I don't know.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like looking. I'm looking, and then I see them change positions. When they change positions, I see my best friend's face. Oh, I lie to you not.
God, it hurts.
I lie to you not. My mind was so blown. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, don't cock block. So I'm just like sitting there and I'm just letting him finish. Like I can hear like every movement of the bed, so I'm just laying there and I'm like, wow, like should I just get up and walk out?
The shit was so squeaky.
And I was like, if I get up and walk out, I'll ruin the moment. So I did what a real friend would, and I just sat there and just, you know, took one for the team. So at this point, I stopped looking because I already know who it is, so I couldn't care less. So I'm just like, okay. And then finally, like they just stop, they get dressed, and I could tell they're getting dressed because I hear them like going for their clothes. As soon as they get their clothes on, I sit up on the edge of the bed and I start rubbing my eyes. I don't even look in their direction. Like, I try to, like, play it all so cool. I'm like,
oh my God.
And then I look for my phone. I get on my phone and I text Scarlett, and I know it's her, but, like, I'm trying to act all cool about it. I'm like, where are you?
Oh my God.
And then I sent the message, and you can hear my phone, like, on iPhones. You know how it goes, when it sends? And all I hear is ding, ding, and I hear her phone go off, and I didn't even look. Like, I was waiting for her. She was like, I'm right here. Just laying on his, she's laying on his bed like this in her bralette. Like, didn't even give a fuck. I'm like, so I just look at her. I'm like, oh, okay. So I didn't say anything. Like I just didn't even try to make it awkward or nothing like that. I just acted like I didn't know what was going on. And so he walks us outside. Like, he's going to, like, say goodnight. Or like, but mind you, it's like 5 and 6 in the morning.
Yeah, know? Honestly, what the fuck was that? So then, yeah, so we get in the car, and of course, like right away, we start talking about it. Excuse me. And so
I told her
like
she owed me dinner. I was like, you owe me lunch, and you owe me.
So I start telling him like the story, because he's like, well, how did this end up happening? Like how did you end up like this? And so I started telling him, I was like, no, like, it was actually really sweet. Like, he was, like, listening about my problems. He was helping me with my problems. Like, but this kid, you know what he said to me? Like, before when we were talking, I was like, oh, my God, like, you're so good to talk to. This is before, like, we, like, did anything. And he was like, yeah, like, he was like, I'm just, like, really good. He was like, I'm, like the gay best friend that's not gay. That's That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. So I was like, oh my god.
Niggas always try to take my title. Like, calm down. Like, I'm the gay's best friend. No, you're not. Like, stop. Like, you're the little finesse, little freaky boy, like, that tries to just act like you have a good ear, but really you're just thinking of 72 different ways to seduce a bitch. Like, yeah, you lended a listening ear and and you lended something else. So we're in the car, and we all live in the same city, so it's like we're driving back home. And didn't we go to get some?
I called him. I was like, "You're a huge piece of fucking shit," but good job. Like, I'll give you your props. Cause he did.
And then we seen him again, like another time, cause like he fixed her vape one time. Like after that,
he gave me free vape juice and the whole bottom of the vape. Yeah. So
basically, that was the first time she fucked in front of me. I wasn't mad. Like if you have a best friend and they're getting it in, and they're getting it in, don't be one of those people that are just being like absolute cockblots. Like, let them do them. Mind your business.
Yeah.
I just was like, it's already happening. So like, what am I supposed to do? Get up and be like, stop.
It was really
and then I was like, I wanted to just get out and leave and like let them finish, but then that would have just ruined the whole entire mood, to be honest. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just stay right here. We're gonna go out of here. I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna go nope. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, let us know if you want to see any more videos. You can follow Scarlett on Snapchat at
ScarlettPerko. My Instagram is the same thing, and my Twitter is actually the same thing too.
Y'all know mine.
I'm boring.
GNAN44155. Yeah, feel me. And all of our information will be in the description down below. And if you already don't have your video notifications on, make sure you click the bell in the right corner or the left corner. I don't know which side it'll be on, but make sure you turn those on so you're notified every time that I make an upload. It's like, no, we out of here.